Good afternoon. The time is 2:41. Today is February the 2nd of 2023. Members of the parole panel today are Ms. Pearl Wise, Mr. Pete Freeman. My name is Tony Marabella. I'll be acting as chair. Our remote location is East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. Would the staff at the Parish Prison please introduce themselves? Mr. Moore, is there anyone there with you from East Baton Rouge Parish?
The guy just walked out yesterday.
Nobody there with you?
Not right now, no, sir.
Okay, that's all right. We'll just keep going. You are Mr. Terry Moore?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Moore, would you mind removing your mask, or is that a problem for you? Okay, thank you. Mr. Moore, would you give us your full name and DOC number?
Terry Moore, 579414.
Mr. Moore, this is a revocation hearing. I want to explain our process to you. First, I'm going to cover with you your parole revocation questionnaire. Then I'm going to read the allegations of how it's alleged that you violated your parole. And then you'll plead either guilty, not guilty, guilty with the statement, or not guilty with the statement. And then we'll have a full discussion of the allegations. Your mother is present, but she does not wish to speak. Ms. Pamela Irvin is here, and she's viewing as we have this hearing. Do you understand our procedure?
Yes, sir.
Do you have that parole revocation questionnaire in front of you?
No, sir, I don't have a questionnaire.
Okay, we're going to put it up on the board for you. Try. Do you remember filling out the questionnaire? Probably would have been in December.
The only thing that I filled out was I signed my initials I signed my initials for the hearing.
Okay, now look, there you go. You remember signing that? Is that your signature at the bottom?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, the questionnaire.
That's dated December the 5th of 2022.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you take a look at that right quick and let me know if any of those answers are no longer accurate.
Everything is accurate, sir.
Okay. Are you ready to proceed with our hearing today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to read you the allegations against you. Number 13, special conditions. Have contact with Andrea Watson. You had contact with Andrea Watson on November the 30th of 2022 via text message. How do you plead to that? Guilty, not guilty, guilty with the state, not guilty with the state?
I'm gonna plead guilty.
Okay. Your case has been assigned to Mr. Pete Freeman. Mr. Freeman will begin our questioning. Would you please answer his questions?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Moore, how long have you been on supervision?
I've been on supervision since 2016.
Okay. Do you know what a restraining order is?
I'm teaching them now.
Not really. Not from the knowing of people talks about it. Keeping a distance from a person.
Haven't you been arrested for that violation before? Where you violated a restraining order on Miss Jennifer Fontenot?
Yes, sir. But the restraining order that was placed on me was never given to me through the courts, or never given to me through a police officer. And when I happened to go to jail, get arrested for it, it got thrown out and dropped.
Okay, when they released you and reprimanded you on that occasion, did they tell you about a DVOP program and thinking for a change?
They did tell me about a DVOP program.
Did you ever take it?
I signed up for it but like maybe like a month later, I think I went to got arrested for having a warrant.
What was that warrant for?
the warrant was for, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was because of the protective order.
All right, what
And it should have.
about, did you get reprimanded on 8/22 for a theft charge that was reduced to a misdemeanor?
Yes, sir.
And tell me about the relationship with you and Miss Watson.
The relationship with me and Miss Watson, I met her 2021 in Mississippi. We came out, stayed in Baton Rouge. I've been with her. I was with her. If February the 13th would have made, I met her 21. February the 13th would have made what 2 years, I believe. The relationship with her was swell, but dealing with like her conditions with depression and anxiety, you know, she's sometimes all right, sometimes she's mad, sometimes she's in her feelings, you know. So the relationship was okay. It was just some things that she just get upset with, get mad with, and just blow it out of proportion sometimes. We never had a situation with the police like for us like domestic, never been domestic. It was just always a verbal disagreement.
Okay, and did your probation officer send you a text that they had added the condition that you stay away from Miss Watson and have
Yeah,
no contact with her?
at that particular day, yes, sir. We was to be honest, we were staying in the same apartment. So that particular morning, she got upset, text my PO. My PO called me, told me have no contact with Miss Andrea, and I asked her why, what for. She was just saying it was to my best of knowledge that I didn't have no contact with her. So I happened to text her phone and like what's going on, and not knowing that she was sent a text message to my PO that same exact day. The following day, my PO told me to report to her on December the 1st, and she arrested me and brought me to the parish.
I mean, did you understand the text? It said no contact. The PO told you that, and then you turn around and say, what's going on? I think it would have been better to talk to the PO and not talk to a person who just received another restraining order on.
Right. And then like being honestly, like at the moment, like with Andrea, when she get mad, like she rather for her to take a breather or a break away from me or whatnot. I didn't expect her to call my PO, conversate with my PO. You know, I like that went overboard, like for some apparent reason. I don't know why, like it was never an issue. It was never an issue. I don't know why they went that far, like. And from my apparent knowledge, since I've been in prison, she contacted one of my family members, told them to get me to call her. I never called because my PO told me don't contact her. I haven't called her since I've been in prison 62 days. I'm far away, I'm far off, like she's far off my mind. Like it was all like a problem like that should have never been occurred. Like my family members been telling me like I should have left her alone, but I was going against the will of her. Like my mom, my dad, my brothers, like, you know, they was telling me, man, leave the girl alone. It's something that I see in her that I don't like. And I was going against what they say.
Okay. That's all.
Mr. Moore, Mr. Freeman asked you how long you've been on supervision. You said since 2016. But actually now on this time, you got parole 12/27 of 2020, right? On this parole. When you said 2016.
Yes, ma'am. I've been on parole. I've been on probation. I've been on what I'm on parole for. I've been dealing with this since 2016.
Oh, that's what you were referring to.
Yes, ma'am.
And so if you get out today, what are your plans?
My plans, to be honest, ma'am, my plans are to go stable. I know I can be stable at my mom's house where I feel like I know for sure that I'll be successful. I feel like that's the place where I'm happy, to my happiness. I feel like there I prosper. I feel like I could obtain my CDLs, which I was studying for them, like my education. also like be content with my kids, because that's the place where my kids come, you know what I'm saying, before they come to me with me being with a woman, you know what I'm saying. My mom would prefer me coming to the house and be with my kids and raise them there, like, you know. So I feel like if I get out of here today, I go to my mom's house, I'll be sufficiently like obtaining a goal that I need to reach. Like I feel like that'll better me for the moment, instead of like staying with a woman or moving out, going stay somewhere else with a woman or on my own, you know.
Okay. And obtain your CDL, so you don't have a job lined up.
Well, when I got arrested, I was working at McDonald's, and also I was working at IHOP. I worked at IHOP overnight, and I worked at McDonald's in the mornings.
Good. So, but you don't know if you got those jobs. You have to just go back and reapply if they have
Yes,
availability.
ma'am. From my knowledge, I know I got like a check or two in the hole at IHOP. I'm pretty sure I didn't work with them before. They know that I'm a good worker. But also I have a cousin, he owns a flooring business, and I'm pretty sure I can get on with him. I got my pops got a box truck that he's waiting for, you know, me to obtain my CDL or whatnot, so I can, you know, start my own business and moving things and, you know, using this truck to make me some money where I can be able to buy me a home and raise my kids in it.
That's good to hear. That's the kind of talk I like to hear. Not about a woman, but buying a home and have a place for your kids to come and play at your house. Okay.
Right.
That's all. Now, and with some of this, was drug use a part of this? Were you using any kind of drugs?
No, ma'am. To be honest, like, for as like drugs throughout my time, like 2016 and now, like I can say, like marijuana was never an issue. Just I can say like, yeah, I was smoking marijuana at a time, but I never like, it was never like abusive to me. It was never no problem. But that's something that's I don't even smoke marijuana.
Okay. All right. That's all I have.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Is there anything you'd like to say, Mr. Moore, before we vote?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mellabella and the crew, well, the staff. I want to say, for the most part, I feel like the decision that was made before I came here was like a decision that was like out of like envy, like out of like just being mad, like out of upset, like uh before this situation happened, it was a situation where Andrea found my PO card in my clothes, and she sent me a text message like with emoji with the demon horns on it, and she was like I got you now. Like for some apparent reason, like I don't know if she had it built for me or just wanted me away from her. Like she's sometimes on and off. So with that situation, I used to like praise the ground she walked on. Used to be trying to do everything for her and her will. For some apparent reason, it just didn't work. It just wasn't getting to where it should have been. Like I should have been very prosperous in a relationship. For some apparent reason, it didn't work for us. So with that being said, I feel like she's behind me. I need to move forward. I haven't been single in like years. I like get out of a relationship, start another one. I really need to focus on myself. Like that's what I feel like that's best for me. Focusing on myself, furthering my career, saving me some money and taking care of my kids like that. I'm about to be 35, March 13. I feel like I need to be doing something where I can see my progress, you know, to make myself proud.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moore. Appreciate your comments. Mr. Freeman, you ready?
Yes, sir. Mr. Moore, I can tell you're an educated young man. You really are. You got a good head on your shoulders. You just make bad decisions. And, you know, I'm just scared that one of these bad decisions may lead to something serious. I mean, your supervision record since you've been out in 2020 has been terrible. So my vote today is to revoke due to violation condition number 13.
Thank you, Mr. Freeman. Ms. Wise?
I concur, Mr. Moore. It's just unfortunate. All this is transpired. Per your plea of guilty, my vote is the same.
Mr. Moore, my vote is likewise the same. There are 3 votes to revoke you. Your probation parole has been revoked. Good luck to you.
So with that being said, what's the situation?
Well, your parole is revoked. You'll be remanded to serve the rest of your time.
Well, yeah, they'll recalculate your time with the credits that you have.
So
Give you credit.
That's the last thing.
That's the last one there. It's the last one there.
Okay, we'll close out at East Baton Rouge Parish.